All right, folks, welcome back. Those that joined us last week know that between our each set of 10, I do my PT work. Again, I had an adductor strain on my right side, so you guys will see me. I'm going to use these door frames to do my PT work. You gymnasts can feel free to join along in that PT. For you level fours, what I would like you guys doing is I want you to do 15 crunches after a set, and then after the next set, I want you to do 15 arch ups, okay? And make sure you guys are holding each arch up for one gymnastic, okay? Also, for you level fours, if you don't have a band, what I want you guys doing is, let's say, four sets of, or excuse me, 10 sets of four. So that means for you level fours, you're going to do 4 pull ups, rest, and then we'll do that 10 times, okay? I want to make sure you guys are really doing quality pull-ups. Also, for you guys with brothers at home, which I know is most of you, feel free to let them help you. And again, big shout out to Walter, one of the only boys along with Alex that have done all 100 pull-ups without any help. So great work. Don't feel like you have to rush through these, okay? There's a reason why I'm streaming with you guys, so you guys can get an idea the time frame that I need in order to complete the 100 pull-ups. Again, I think my PR was somewhere around 42 minutes to complete all 100. And I think last week I actually got it down a little bit. I didn't quite do all the math for what the timing was like, but we'll see how it goes today. Okay? If anyone wants to join me on the tunes today, I'm going to be playing my gym playlist. I'll show it to you guys here. You guys can check that on Spotify. It's just called Work Party by me, so feel free to search for that on Spotify if you guys want to tune in and rock out with me. Okay, I'm going to get that song going here. So, for those of you that might be joining us for the first time, I alternate my grip on every one. So I'm going to do over, under, and then normally I go wide. I'm going to do my best. As you can see, the door frame is pretty narrow. So I'll be going to the outside. Let me see if I can point to it. The outside of those two on my wides. And actually, it's pretty narrow. I might try narrow grip for over and under on my first set. But then I also have these 2 forward bars. Now, those forward bars get your hands facing each other. So this really recruits a lot of the bicep. For those people that might do hammer curls, it'll really help the bicep muscle. But I really want to make sure that I'm focusing on my back here. So we might work those in periodically. I'm going to see how it kind of works. I hope you guys enjoy discovering along with me. Okay, enough talk. Let's get to that first set of 10. Now, you guys know I usually like to do the first set hopping, but since this is just a door one, I'm going to do my best to just make them controlled, strong, and see if I can add a little element of explosiveness just doing them fast. But if I feel that bar wobble, I'm just going to do my standard pull-ups, okay? Let's get to it. While I'm over here, I'm going to take advantage of the door frame and just stretch out my bicep and my pec. Okay, we'll do that for the first set, and then I'll get into my PT. For those guys at home, feel free to do this stretch with me. And then on the next set, let's get into those crunches and those arch ups or any PT that you might be doing on your own. How's everyone managing out there? Week 2, feel like I'm doing all right. We got some good supplies here. Thanks for all the parents who got back to me. I was able to find some toilet paper, so shout out to everyone. I appreciate everyone out there for helping me out in that. Whether or not you were able to point me in the right direction, I hope that we're all, again, doing our best to make sure that we're not taking too much from anyone and that we're making sure that we're leaving enough for others. So thank you to New Seasons. I just happened to be there at the right time, so I think we'll be pretty well set for a good little while. Okay, I want to see some comments from you younger guys. I love seeing the videos. Let me know, what are you guys watching at home? Let's see, I'm still working on Lock and Key. I got a couple episodes left there. And again, Still looking for a good place to stream Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's a fantastic show, and I hope you guys can point me in the right direction because I love to watch it. It's really fun. I need to sip my water, and we'll get into our second set. Let's see what's next on the playlist. Thin Lizzy. Oh, classic. Boys are back in town. Speaking of which, boys, let's get it. So I did over on the first one. I'm going to go under grip on this next one. Now I forgot to mention, on that set of 10, I did them in L. That really helps me get my abs firing at the same time I'm doing my pull-ups. Because those people that have been tuning in, you guys know, I love hitting multiple muscle groups in a singular exercise or stretch. So try doing your best. When you were doing the undergrip ones, try them in L. If that's too hard, do them in tuck. One thing I want to make sure, if you are trying them in tuck or L, that you make sure you're rounding your back as you're doing it. You don't want to have a big arch in your spine and trying to lift your legs. That's really going to cause a lot of stress on your back and especially your lower back. So for those people just trying it for the first time, make sure you guys start in tuck and really focus on rounding, curving the spine, tucking those hips under, really rounding that lower back. That'll really protect your spine and really target the muscles that we're after, which is getting those abs strong. Look at that, 20 down, 80 to go. We got this. So next up we have our wide grip. I'm going to do my best up there. It's kind of funny because the wide here is like maybe an inch wider than my standard grip, but that close grip has been a good challenge. We'll kind of see how I feel after all 100. All right, let's go with the wide grip. Let me tilt my camera up a little bit for you guys. There we go. Man, those wide grips are always challenging for me. I'm going to try and take a little extra rest before this next set. You guys might have noticed that my forearms were resting on the door frame. So if you guys have any creative solutions for that, let me know. I think the parks are closed. I might look and see what Governor Kate Brown's telling us what to do after this workout and see if I could get back out to the park next week. I'm going to hit stop on this one since that's our first cycle. I'm going to hit record for that next one. Catch you guys in the next video.